Hey YouTube, today is Thursday. Just wanted to come say hello. Happy November 1st. Well, just want to come here and just talk, you know. Um, First I want to say that they cancel our Halloween. Yeah, they cancel our Halloween. They postponed it here in Connecticut up to November 7, people. So we could go trick or treating on November 7th. Yeah, like really? But what I did was we had our Halloween. I didn't take pictures, sorry. I didn't do none of that. But me and my husband went out yesterday and bought a whole bunch of candy. Like we have a whole bunch of kids, you know what I mean? And it's not fair. To me, Halloween, what I celebrate Halloween is the kids having these costumes, going out there and trick or treating. Make sure you go trick or treating early, because if you don't go early, you hit all the stores and whatever, and then we home and they have their bag of candy. So yeah, half of Connecticut, the lights were off. When I was going to Post Road here in Connecticut, I mean half of that was like dark. But we made it our way and made it to the Mission to get our kids a whole bunch of candy. We went to Walmart and we bought like 3 packs of candies there. And also we got some candy at the dollar store. And I have these little bags that I be sending out, right? I decided to pull like a couple of them up and set down in front of the building. I mean, well, not in front of my house. I'll be saying building sometimes because it does look like a building if you see it. But yeah, I decided to do a lot of goodie bags like this. I had some pumpkins and I had some stuff. So me and my kids, what we decided to do is knock on people's door, and whoever had kids, get them a bag. Because I don't think it's fair when they all happy and they all excited with their costumes on and they want to go trick-or-treating. So we made it upon ourselves to get dressed. I didn't get dressed, but they did. They had awesome time. Then we came home, and before we did that, I made sure that I had 3 big bags because my son is already 21. He's a daddy. So I have 4 big bags, right? I have one for Johnny, I have one for Mercedes, and I also have one for Liana, and also my granddaughter, Little. So yeah, it was her first Halloween at that. Can you believe that? So it's like I had to make my way and make sure that they had their Halloween. But yeah, after that we came home. We had some cupcakes. We made some cupcakes. Look at this. I made them in orange. They chocolate cakes, simple. We made them in orange and chocolate, so it could look like a Halloween. So what I did was I decorated my front of the living room. Made sure the kids were there, and I decided to get them their big bag of candy. So even though we did not go trick or treating on the 31st, they did postpone it for the 7th, which it don't makes no sense. Thanksgiving is around the corner. Like really, who does that? But I took it upon myself to knock on doors, because if you can tell, my neighborhood is not that much. I could say my house, the house next door, and then the house next to that, then this building right here, and the store. So it wasn't that much, and some of them, their kids are big, and but like next door she has little girls, and it was amazing just to do it, just to have fun, to make sure that at least it's still the 31st and we allowed to, you know, go out trick or treating. I don't celebrate, because people ask me, do I celebrate Days of the Dead? No, I don't. To me, Halloween is put your kids in costumes and you're looking crazy, and just enjoying and collecting candy. So I'm going to show you what I was giving out yesterday. I mean, this is, well, there's some stuff because this bag, well, you know what? I'm not going to open, but does anybody remember about these? Oh my God. I love these suckers. I don't care. I love them. I have to get a bag for myself. These are amazing. But I gave out some sneakers, some Hershey. We bought lollipops, some different stuff, so we put them in here. This one I'm holding it for a little boy that lives right here. His name is Anthony, which he's amazing. It's that I don't understand sometimes when parents have kids. I'm sorry, like I said, I'm going to be rambling. I don't understand that when you have a kid, take care of it. This kid gets up in the morning, and we already know he's out there because he rides this scooter that makes noise, and he makes sure every day it doesn't fail. Okay, he rides by my house not once but twice just to get the attention of my daughters. This kid walks around like his mother don't care. I mean, to each their own. Whatever, it is what it is. I'm not saying how to raise your kid, but to see this kid that I see every day, I might introduce you to them. I mean, to him one day if he decide to come in again, you know. I always ask him if he's hungry. If he is, I make sure I give him something to eat. The other day, it's like something was just bothering me, and what I decided to do was take the kid to buy him a pair of sneakers because I've been seeing him with the same pair of sneakers since the kid moved to this place. The kid sometimes goes to school if his mother be able to get up the next morning to take him to school. So I told my daughters get up at 6 in the morning, Mercedes and Jenny, because they're in high school. So they do get up early. They got to be in school by 7:14. So by 5:30, my daughters are up from bed. So I tell them that if they could knock on the window to make sure that Anthony goes to school. My husband comes home all the time. He says, I'm going to adopt this kid. I'm going to adopt this kid. And I said, that'd be great. Can we adopt them? Let's go. You know what I mean? So every time I see him, it breaks my heart. Every time. So me as a parent, I'm a parent. You know what I mean? I give him the attention, and I make sure, Anthony, if I ever see you without a jacket, we're going to have a problem because it is getting chilly. He be with shorts, and even, I don't understand, like, he's an awesome kid, and for his mother to be in the predicament she's in, it's kind of sad. I mean, it is sad. But me as a parent and us as a family, we get the kid attention. So the kid likes to come here all the time. I have a whole bunch of leaves now in the bag. And he says, Jahira, can I please jump in your leaves in the backyard? Please, please. I tell him, Anthony, go ahead. It's okay. You're a kid. Like, and I'm telling you, this kid could be wandering around like for a hot minute in the street, and not even once this lady would call her son's name. Ask my oldest son when he was older. Everybody where I used to live at knows me because I used to be like, Jay! If I don't see her, Jay! Because I don't know. I just can't see. You could take the kid and she wouldn't even realize the kid is gone. Whew, that even kills me more. I took him shopping for a pair of shoes, and she did not notice that her son was gone. I couldn't been a stranger. I couldn't been somebody taking him. I couldn't been somebody that could have harmed him. And she didn't even bother. I came back with him. Kid already ate. Made sure. Bought him his pair. He was the happiest camper ever. Like, the happiest kid ever. And to see that kid smile like that is amazing. And all she said, it was thank you. That's it. Didn't ask, where did you go? I was worried. What the hell is your problem? None of that. Thank you. And talk to you later. This is why I say you need to, when we have these kids that's growing up and don't have the parent there because they decided to do some crazy stuff and not even focus on their child, that hurts. Because I know it was done to me when I was a little girl. It was. So I can see it. And if the longest I live here and that kid is around, and if I could just give him a quarter to buy a potato chip, I will. Maybe in the long run, the kid would thank me. We blame these kids that are in the streets shooting and killing. You wonder why. They need to survive in the street and they didn't even know how to survive. So this was the only way for them to survive, is to start stealing, taking stuff. That's the way it starts. That's why I make sure I tell the kid I love him every day. I make sure that there's somebody that cares, and I ask them, did you go to school today? Because if you didn't go to school, I'm not giving you your chips today. You be like, no, I went to school. I show you my homework. And guess what? He's only 9 years old. That's what hurts me the most. That he still needs his mom's. And his mom is so wrapped up on stupid stuff. Which is none of my business. Because someday I know I will be thanked. And I know God got my back. Like I always say. I don't even want to cry because... But someday I'm going to introduce you to him. So you can see who's Anthony. But happy past Halloween, because I know yesterday was Halloween. I'm going to get off the subject again. But happy Halloween. And another thing, I am so happy that those are getting their lights back. I am saying my prayers to those that lost. I'm sorry. I hope that everything is fine. And I just seen the news this morning. This lady was coming out just to save her 2 kids. She even knocked on the person's door, and the person didn't even open the door. Come to see the kids, I think, drowned. So at least tell your kids every day that you love them. This was a ramble. Like always, leave your comments below. If you have anything to say, just let me know. And like always, lady, later.